Games at all?
Board game?
Do you remember this one?
Not in particular, no.
Alright. This is part of the Tavel family. We're playing Tablut, the 9x9 version. It's a Scandinavian variant of games played on different sizes. Alright. The game is played on an odd size square board. The central square of the board is a special cell called the throne. The Swede King, the light crown piece, stands there at the beginning of the game and is the only one who can visit this cell during the game. Four corners of the board are special cells, too. They are the target cells for the Swede King, and like the other pieces, can be visited by the throne. It can only be visited by the king. There's the soldiers that surround the king, and the dark pieces placed on the edge of the board. Alright, the objectives are different for each player. The dark pieces win the game if they capture the king, and the white pieces win if the king reaches one of the corner squares. Players move alternately, one piece per turn. So we've played this before, so there should be a playlist below and everything of other times we played this. Alright. The white pieces move first. Any piece, including the king, may move any number of cells horizontally or vertically, but not diagonally, like a rook in chess. No piece may jump over other pieces in its path. In Tablut, the soldiers may move over the throne, but naffle-taffle moves are forbidden. Only the king can stand on the throne and the corner squares. If after a move the king reaches the edge of the board and has an open path to one of the corner squares, the player has to let the opponent know by saying Rachi, like check in chess. If there are two open paths, the player has to say Tucci, like checkmate in chess. But it's not possible to close both paths in a single move. If a king is in danger of being captured on the next move, they must say "Watch your king" to the Swedes. Capture. Both player captures their opponent's pieces. If moving a piece, either an ordinary soldier or the king ends up occupying both adjacent squares in a row or column, an enemy piece between the move piece and another of the player's piece, or a corner square, the surrounded enemy piece is removed from the board. It's called custodial capture. It is possible to capture several pieces in a single move. Captures are only made when the move forces capturing, so a piece may be placed safely between two opponents' pieces. The capture of the king differs from the capture of an ordinary soldier. There are four variants of the capturing king. The king is captured when the four adjacent squares vertically and horizontally are occupied by the enemy. The king is captured when three of the four adjacent squares vertically and horizontally are occupied by the enemy, and the fourth is by one of the special squares, the outside of the throne. The king is captured when it stands on the edge of the board and the three adjacent squares vertically and horizontally are occupied by the enemy. And the king is captured when it stands on the edge of the board near the corner and the two adjacent squares vertically and horizontally are occupied by the enemy. Alright, so yeah, we have played this before. It's been a while. We don't play this too often, but yeah. Let me know when you... Oh yeah, you got a start button? I'm really not sure about openings, which kind of is disappointing. Yeah, you have more pieces than me. You had 12. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 12 to start. And I have. Ooh. Just heard some noises outside. I'm not used to. You'll be okay, Watson. Boy, I'm hungry.
Very nice, very nice.
Nice. Cool. Tablut. Until next time.